Everybody knows that I'm a big BMW guy on this YouTube channel, and what I try to do is give people sound advice month to month, vehicle specific, on particular cars, and especially more so on BMWs, because BMW is very near and dear to my heart. I used to work there. I've leased a ton of them. I've bought a couple. And when I say don't lease a BMW in this video, it doesn't mean don't buy a BMW. It just means leasing one is a terrible idea given the current lease structure. And what I want to do for you in this video is break down exactly what that's going to translate to if you're planning on purchasing or leasing a brand new X5. I'll break down inventory in the United States, compare it against its competition. Lastly, I'll leave you off with some insurance premiums that I think you should be able to get in your state. What is happening, guys? Ari here from Boston Automotive Consulting, and by clicking here or the link in the description below, you'll be able to access a summary of tonight's negotiation guide on my blog, negotiationguides.com, where you'll also be able to connect with your local area BMW dealers to get the very best price on an X5. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, because this whole channel is going to teach you everything you're going to need to know so that you can negotiate your best possible deal. You guys, let's get down to business. As far as inventory on the X5, we are actually dealing with more X5s now than the last time I made this video, and this is good news, particularly because BMW has been doing a lot of factory orders for its customers, and a lot of loyal customers are getting decent deals on BMWs because of, say, their existing relationship with their BMW dealer. If you're a loyal customer, take full advantage of that. Not to mention, if you know somebody that needs a BMW, put in the phone call and help them out a little bit, will you? As far as inventory, what we're seeing in the United States is about 1,774 X5s, 378 Audi Q7s, 2,903 Lexus RX 350s, 1,956 Mercedes GLEs, 1,878 Volvo XC90s. What we're seeing trim by trim is 585 S-Drive 40i's, 954 X-Drive 40i's, and 74 M50i X-Drives. These are rough numbers. These are updated quite infrequently, and this should be just taken just as an estimate as far as what's out there. Definitely try and order yours, especially if you're working with a dealership that is open to ordering your car at MSRP, but you may have to wait, say, a month or two to get it. Now, getting the X5 for MSRP is definitely my suggestion, because a lot of people are lining up to put in their orders. They are commanding MSRP, and in some cases more. Target MSRP, go out of state if you need to. Right now, BMW is offering a rebate in the amount of $1,000 and a promotional APR of 1.9% for 60 months. For instance, the one I'm using is a $70,000 BMW X5. Subtract the $1,000 rebate, and financing it would land us at a payment of $1,235 a month, and that's assuming you're putting your taxes and fees up front. Very, very straightforward. Get it for MSRP, subtract the rebate. Finance rate is very, very competitive. Now, the moment that you really, really probably care for is the lease numbers. It is hideous, you guys, and it's never been this bad. I can promise you that. BMW X5 numbers have always trended somewhere between $700 to $800 a month on the base level X5. What you're going to see is about to shock you. Assuming you got it for MSRP, right now BMW is not offering any incentives. The lowest I've seen this residual at 52% for 36 months at 10,000 miles a year, and a money factor which was recently increased at 0.00111. It should be noted that a lot of dealers will choose not to honor this buy rate money factor, which is in essence what they get the interest rate for. They can probably sell it to you for, say, 0.00161 on the money factor very, very easily. Make sure you ask them what the money factor is that they're charging you. Now, plugging this all in into the lease calculator, and assuming you're giving just your inception fees due at start, so your first payment, acquisition fee, doc fee, registration, all that stuff due at start, roughly about $2,650. We'd be talking about $1,055 a month. Crazy, I know, and this is assuming you're getting it at MSRP. The payment's not including tax. Miserable numbers on the X5, and I don't think that'll change much going through until the end of the year. Now, as far as insurance, you guys, BMW X5s are a very, very expensive truck to insure in the United States. What you want to try and shoot for is about $1,705 in Arizona, $2,230 California, $2,420 Florida, $1,560 Illinois, $1,655 Massachusetts, $3,240 Michigan, $2,080 New York, $1,275 North Carolina, $1,915 Pennsylvania, $2,340 Texas, $1,315 Virginia. Reach around to as many dealerships as you possibly can. Use negotiationguides.com by clicking here or the link in the description below just to get an idea of what's available at the moment. However, try and shoot for better than just MSRP by connecting with as many dealerships as you possibly can. And if you found this information useful, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.